Pony Tales. Read by Scribbler. End by ZaleAcon. March 19th, 3 AL. Dear Journal, I'm having a hard time thinking about what I should write, but looking back over it, I think that the beginning would be the best place. It all started about 2 or 3 months ago. I can't remember the exact date right now. I'll try to when my mind stops freaking out like this. 2 or 3 months ago, ponies just started disappearing around Equestria. Not like vanished and then returned or teleported, they just disappeared. Poof. At first, no pony noticed. Why would we? Teleportation accidents were commonplace, if tragic. But that was only at first. It began with just 1. Then it was 2. Then 5. Then 10. Then 50. Soon hundreds of creatures. Ponies, griffins, zebras, buffalo, diamond dogs, minotaurs, even dragons were vanishing. But Equestria is such a large place that it never really made a huge impact at first. Most of these vanishings took place either in rural areas or in large cities where a single missing pony or two was never noticed. It wasn't until a full class of foals disappeared, along with their teacher, that every pony started to panic. I'm writing this from a cellar, alone, where I hopefully won't be found. This old computerized journal is all that I have to keep myself sane. But at least most of the keys seem to be working properly. Scratch that. I can only hope that I make it out of this okay. Celestia knows that I just hope I can. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. March 20th, 3 AL. Dear Journal, the date might be wrong. I honestly have no way to tell the time except for an hourglass that magically changes itself every 24 hours. Even with that, there's no way for me to tell whether or not the sun is rising or setting. Or even if it ever will again. Anyway, I feel more optimistic today than I did yesterday. I'm sure that I can make it out of this mess as long as I rack my brain. Unfortunately, I already feel like I'm running out of things to write down. I don't want to talk about my past or anything like that unless I really start to go over the deep end. And I don't plan on going crazy just yet. As long as I can do something, anything, to keep myself occupied, I think that I'll be fine. I just have to remain optimistic and calm. But I should be fine. I'm sure that I'll be fine as long as I keep writing and I keep trying to get myself out of this. I am absolutely certain that this will go well. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. March 21st, 3 AL. Dear Journal, I've decided to compile the information that I have regarding the vanishings for future reference. 1. They started out small. Whatever is causing ponies to disappear is doing it exponentially. 2. It's not Discord. I questioned him at length about it 2 days before Princess Celestia sent me down here. He knew absolutely nothing. Discord vanished the day before I was sent here, right in front of my eyes. 3. It affects every pony. Like I said before, nothing seems to deter it. Just about every pony in Equestria has proven himself or herself susceptible to whatever is causing them to disappear. 4. There are no warning signs. No pony showed any sign of being any different before vanishing. This includes illnesses, physical deformities, or even genetic differences. One creature had visited a doctor the day of his vanishing and disappeared while speaking to said doctor. So, given all that information, it's easy to come to the conclusion that whatever is causing ponies to disappear is not a virus or illness. If it is, it must be a remarkably fast-acting one. But given that it's not Discord and had no other magical signs, I must remain open-minded. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. March 3 AL. Dear Journal, the hourglass tipped over while I was sleeping and fell off the table. I was able to put the shards over in the corner, but I have no idea what day it is. For all I know, it's the same day as when I made my last entry. I'm tempted to look out that closed door, but Princess Celestia told me not to. I can't risk disappearing. Not when Equestria needs a ruler. No. I really wish this thing's backspace and delete keys worked. I am absolutely sure that Princess Celestia is fine. I know that she can make it. I know it. She's completely fine. I hope. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. P.S. When this whole thing is settled, I'm going to make sure I can find myself a computer that works the right way. Date 3 AL. Dear Journal, the date is a complete guess at this point. I don't even know how long I've been sleeping. I still have plenty of supplies to last out a month or two. I might start basing the date on how much I eat. I accidentally stepped on a shard of glass earlier. It turns out I didn't clean them all up properly. Luckily, Princess Celestia was kind enough to include 50 yards of bandages along with my food, so I was able to wrap it up and clean it out with some water from the old sink in the corner. I swept the floor again and tossed the glass into the corner. I think I'll use the can from last night's meal to hold them all. Too bad I can't dispose of them properly. If I could just go outside, I wouldn't have to worry about getting hurt. But I can't. I don't even know what it looks like out there anymore. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. Date 3 AL. Dear Journal, it's so dark down here and quiet. It's getting extremely unnerving, and I can't help but worry that I'm gonna go crazy without anything around me. I've started talking to myself just so I can convince myself that I can talk and hear what's going on around me. I literally live in a box. A dark, black, empty, silent box with no way out and no pony to talk to. The only lights come from my horn and this old computer, and I have no idea how long this thing is gonna last. It's getting harder and harder to suppress my urge to open that door, if only so I can get some color in here. My fear of the outside world is all that's keeping me from going out. What if I'm all alone in the entire world? No. I'm starting to wonder, though. Why would Princess Celestia have me placed down here? If this thing can take any pony without warning, how would being underground help me at all? Was it just a guess? Just typing that's making my skin crawl. What if I just disappear in the middle of the night? My stomach's churning just thinking about it, and I can feel my heart racing in my chest. Maybe I should go and lay down for a few minutes and try to relax. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. Date, I don't know. 3 AL. Dear Journal, the urge to open that door is even stronger today than it was however many days ago it was that I was thrown in here. Maybe there's a life out there that I can live. No. I swear, my eyes have adjusted to the darkness so well that the sun would just burn them out. Maybe I should just stay down here if this whole thing is cleared up. I'll just invite my friends over and... No. I won't be inviting my friends over anymore. I don't think I can continue this entry any longer for today? No, this current time period. I'll try to write later when I feel like it. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. Date, I don't know. 3AL. Dear Journal. I think I actually got all the glass this time. No more cutting myself wide open anymore. Not that I did that the first time. My days have pretty much boiled down to a single rudimentary schedule of eating and sleeping, and I have to do something to keep myself from going insane down here. But I've been thinking of all these weird questions for the past few days. So I honestly can't see what day it is, or even what month it is. I want to check outside, but I'm scared of what I'll find. What happens if the sun's gone out? No. I should just stay down here forever. For a while. Until Princess Celestia or Princess Luna? No. Or Discord? No. Or Spike, or my friends, or Shiny, or Cadence, or someone comes to save me. Never mind. I suddenly don't want to write anymore again. I honestly feel sick. Maybe I'll try again when I feel better. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. Sparkle. Date, 3AL. Dear Journal, the stupid spacebar stopped working. I have to use these hyphens so that I can read what I'm writing. I'll have to see about fixing it as soon as I can. Anyway, I was going to write about what happened to me today, but it isn't really any different than any other day. I found some pieces of glass again, cut my hoof a bit, and stitched it up. It hurts really badly, but I don't care. I just have to keep pushing on. At least like this, I'm not making any grammar or spelling mistakes. It hurts to type out all this, but I can manage it. There's really not much left for me to say, just that I hope I'll live to see tomorrow, and the day after that. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. Dear Journal, this stupid computer's falling apart. The periods and commas have completely stopped functioning, so I have to use colons and semicolons instead. I don't even know the year anymore. It could have been centuries for all I know. I am immortal after all. But will I survive this weird thing? I'm honestly terrified. Nothing's happened yet, but that just makes it worse. I wake up every day now to learn that I'm still breathing, only to just go back to sleep. This is probably the first entry I've written in months, maybe years. All I know is I have to survive. I have to keep going. I might be the last creature in the whole world, but I have to live on. I have to survive. I must survive for Equestria. When Celestia comes to get me... No. When I can free myself from this place, no matter how long it takes, I will do everything in my power to protect Equestria. I just have to survive to see tomorrow. Signed, Princess Twilight Sparkle. P.S. The shift key broke too. I guess this computer's literally falling apart on me. I just hope it works long enough to get me through this. Without it, I'll probably go completely insane. Date. Dear Journal, I need to keep myself sane. I can feel myself going crazy in here. It's too quiet and lifeless. There's no joy or happiness. I miss Pinkie Pie. I miss Rarity and Applejack and Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash and Spike and every pony. I just want to see them again. I just want to live again. But I can't. I don't know why I even continue living, but I do. I have to. If I don't, then who will revive Equestria? I have to keep going. I'm sad, I'm lonely and depressed and possibly suicidal. but I have to keep going. I have to keep moving forward.
That was End. It was written by ZaleAcon and read by Scribbler. Okay, thank you very much for listening. It has been a very long time since I did a fic where I was the only one in it. Several months, in fact. But this carries on with the trend away from romance and the trend towards dark fic. This, as you can probably also tell from the cover art, is the first part of a trilogy of dark fics. When I say trilogy, they're very loosely connected. It is not a chronological trilogy. So it won't be that next time is immediately again from Twilight's perspective. That would be rather difficult. But they are all loosely connected by the theme and tone and the setup from here. The fading, the idea of everything fading away. So next week there will be another fic in this series, and it's hard for me to explain because I've had it edited for a week and I've listened to it quite a number of times, and usually I only listen to things if I need to check them for something. But with this one I've been listening to it because the performance in it, not mine, it properly gives me chills, and I'm the one who spent several hours just going over individual tiny syllables of this. So by rights, I should be absolutely bloody sick of it. I should hate this thing by now, and I should never want to hear it again. But instead, I find it hard to describe without giving away too much. But check back next week and get the second part of this loose trilogy. And yeah. Oh god, I can't say any more than that. It's going to be dark. It's going to be incredibly dark. This week was kind of dark. Next week is going to be so dark. So check back for that one. And the week after will be the third part of the trilogy. And I think that takes us up to the end of March. And beyond that, we have Season 5. Ooh, that mysterious thing that we've been waiting for nearly a year. In fact, over a year, because Season 4 started quite a while ago. Of course it started quite a while ago. Ugh, no. This is why I shouldn't record these emblerbs late at night. I talk absolute boo hockey. So, I'm going to love you and leave you. I will pause to say that there are a number of sort of newish looking projects coming out from me. Still fic readings, still comic dubs, but some other little things, little turkeys and geese that I've had cooking away. And watch this space. There's some new stuff, some sort of old stuff, some regular stuff coming out from this channel in the near future. So, thank you very much. Ooh, and it would be remiss of me not to mention this, because I'm going to do a different video about this anyway. I'm going to have a special video that comes out that... Actually, this happened before my video was ready. So you'll have to give me a little bit of time, because I've had this thing planned for a bit. And I really want to bring this out as a special, because this week, out of the blue, I crossed 40,000 subscribers. Holy shit, 40,000. Oh, and when I started this channel, I've had this channel for 7 years. When I started doing ponytails, just over 2 years ago, I had no inkling that things would get as big as they have. I was ecstatic at having 300 subscribers, and I went absolutely mental cakes when I got 400 subscribers. I mean, there's a little video of me going mental cakes during my Q&A, and yeah, I'm genuinely not sure what to say. Things have kind of spiraled outwards from there, and I have pretty much, I'm going to respond the same way now as I did then. And delicate ears may want to put your fingers in them now, but are you all fucking insane? Really? Just, oh god, I cannot put into words how grateful I am, and how much I appreciate every single one of the people who have subscribed. So you, I'm talking to you. No, don't look behind you. You, yes. Not the person next to you, no. Not the person downstairs. Not the other brony that you know. You. If you've subscribed to me, then thank you. From the bottom of my cynical, blackened, wizened little heart. Thank you. Now check back next week for some more stories where I kill ponies. Be lovely to each other, and good night, everybody!